Hello, hello, hello. Happy Saturday. Thanks for tuning in. Happy New Year, everybody. And hope you've had a good one so far. Had a good 2022. And hope everyone has the best 2023 that they possibly can for themselves. I was reading a book that my folks gave me as a Christmas gift, and I came across a quote that I liked in there. And the book is called Sacred Nature. It's by a woman named Karen Armstrong, and the quote was, "We need good myths that help us to venerate the earth as sacred once again. Because unless there is a spiritual revolution that challenges the destructiveness of our technological genius, we will not save our planet." And there's a lot in there. The part that really captured me was, unless there is a spiritual revolution that challenges the destructiveness of our technological genius. And more specifically, destructiveness of our technological genius. Because technology is obviously it's a double-edged sword. It can be used for good, it can be used for bad. But I think this is probably the first time that I've heard someone flat out say that technology was bad without acknowledging any of the good. And maybe they do before or after in this quote, but I just thought it was interesting that the destructiveness of technology was pointed out. So, like I was saying, technology, it's a double-edged sword, right? And we need to constantly check ourselves to make sure that we are using technology and that technology is not using us. That technology is working for us and that we are not working for it. And that's a hard thing to do because tech is all around us, whether it's our phone, our computer, the oven, the microwave, the dishwasher, the laundry machine, whatever it may be. We got to make sure that we're using it and not let it use us. And, as a musician, the tech that's around now is, it's kind of, opened up a whole lot of doors that were not open even 20 years ago, 25 years ago. But with that comes, the destructiveness of it. And just today, I was working on a piece of music, and I was like, you know what, Nathan, you're having a hard time with this. So you need to hit the play button and close your eyes. Instead of, normally I would hit the play button and then kind of look at my screen and watch what I was going to hear. And it's amazing that I can record and have this computer and produce music from, my little bedroom studio, but the ability to do something as simple as push play and then truly listen without using eyes. That's the flip side of that technology. It was something I had to remind myself, Nathan, just because you can see it doesn't mean that you should look at it. I don't need to watch the music as it goes by. What I need to do is listen more intensely, and then I can get the answer. And that's exactly what happened. I listened to it with my eyes closed, and I was so tuned in that I was like, okay, this needs to go here, this needs to go here, as opposed to looking at it and trying to be like, okay, this needs to go here, this needs to go here. So I guess I would invite everybody to kind of figure out a place where they're letting the technology use them as opposed to having the tech work for you. And a test of, kind of like in a little footnote here, a test of great ideas, a test of great works of art especially, is can they stand the test of time, right? And one of the reasons we ask that is because technology is constantly changing, it's constantly getting better. So if you've got a song from 1900 that sounds just as powerful as a song from 2023, then I think, yes, it has stood the test of time. Whereas maybe you've got a song from 2022 that already has fizzled in 2023 because it wasn't good, but it relied on an excess of technology. I'm not saying don't use technology. Obviously, you should use whatever tools you need to use to get the job done, but you shouldn't rely on those tools. So I hope that made sense. I just wanted to send out because I needed to remind myself. So I wanted to send out a reminder to create our own little revolutions, our own little spiritual revolutions, like the quote said, by keeping our work sacred and don't bow at the altars of technology. Use the tools, but don't worship them. All right. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you have a great rest of your day and weekend, and I will see you next week, Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. All right. Be well.